Life is unpredictable, and there's no place that's more evident than in documentary production. However, with the right equipment, you can not only be confident of capturing every important aspect of your documentary, but also in capturing it well.
Though shooting, audio, and lighting gear are incredibly important, they're not the only items that make your documentary look great. That's why we'll go over what to look for in stabilizing equipment like a tripod, or a SLED arm and vest system, dollies, and lastly, essential grip gear for any shoot. With items like these in your kit, you'll be able to quickly and easily get footage that makes your documentary look professional.
Keeping an image stable is a surprisingly tough task, yet it can go a long way in making a documentary look good. The most common equipment used to keep cameras steady are tripods or SLED arm and vest systems.
The triangle is the strongest of all geometric shapes. That's why tripods do such a great job of keeping images steady. They are a portable, three-legged collapsible frame that you can attach a camera to. Since documentary productions need to be lightweight, you'll want to get a tripod with carbon fiber legs. Also, for quick setup and versatility, you'll want a tripod with two-stage telescoping legs and a release that allows the legs to spread out low to the ground. This way you'll be able to get both high and low shots easily. Besides the legs, you'll also want to get a fluid head. A fluid head tripod has hydraulics inside that provide a varying amount of resistance to movements. This resistance helps operators achieve very smooth pan and tilt movements. Also, you should look for a head with a handle grip on both sides so that two-handed or left-handed movements are possible. Many tripods also come with spreaders to help you quickly determine the span of the legs and to prevent slipping. Though they're helpful, make sure your tripod has spreaders that can be taken off just in case you need to travel light. Lastly, it's always a good idea to have a tripod plate that has a safety catch in case the locks fail. No one likes to lose equipment. If you don't have room for a full tripod in your field kit, make sure to pick up a carbon fiber multi-stage telescoping monopod. Though it's not balanced from every side, it can eliminate a lot of camera shake and keep your arms from getting tired.
One of the most unique pieces of shooting equipment is the SLED arm and vest system. This is because they not only keep your image steady, but they're versatile enough to also give your shot a unique, smooth movement. A SLED arm and vest system is made up of a sled or carriage which counterbalances the weight of the camera, an isoelastic arm which dampens walking vibration, and a vest which distributes the heavy weight of the unit across your upper body. These systems are meant to isolate the camera from any of the operator's movements. The beauty of this combination of equipment is that it allows for dolly and truck movements over uneven terrain. It also allows for very long follow dolly movements and takes less time to set up than a dolly and track. Though a full system is great, if you only need a handful of dolly or truck movements in your shots, you may just want to use the SLED system instead. Doing so might be tiring on your arm, but will be less expensive, still get very smooth movements, and is a lot easier to carry in the field.
Though documentaries are mostly shot handheld and on tripods due to their subject matter, adding dolly movements are still a good idea since they can really help your footage look professional. Dollies are simply wheeled mounts that sit on either tracks or smooth floors for a smooth truck and dolly movement. As with everything in documentaries, having a simple setup is key, so using either a slider dolly or a floor dolly will probably be your best bet. A slider dolly is a camera mount placed on tracks that can either be mounted on a light stand or a tripod. They usually come in small lengths but are very easy to set up and incredibly lightweight, making them easy to fit into any shooting kit. On the other hand, a floor dolly is simply a set of wheels that can be attached to a tripod. These types of dollies require very smooth surfaces to roll on, so they're best used indoors on short carpet, wood floors, or cement. Similar to the slider dollies, floor dollies can often be collapsed for easy transport, which makes them easy to use in the field.
Of course, no production is complete without good grip equipment. Some of the essential grip equipment to have for any field shoot is gaffer tape for securing cables, power stripping cables, and cases to protect your equipment.
By far, the most useful grip equipment is gaffer tape. Gaffer tape is cloth-based tape that leaves no sticky residue on your cables or equipment. It usually comes in a 60-yard roll and in a black color so that it's easy to hide. This tape works wonders on everything from securing cables to floors and stands to temporarily fixing broken equipment. In fact, quite a number of shoots and equipment have been saved by having a roll of gaffer tape on set, so it's important to have 2 to 3 rolls for your production.
When it comes to electrical cables, make sure that you have at least 12 to 14 gauge wire. This way you'll be able to safely power your gear from distances up to 100 feet without a significant drop in power. You should also bring plenty of power cables on a shoot, especially if you have a lot of equipment. Also, since you can expect to not have a lot of plugins to draw from, you should also bring several power strips with surge protectors in order to protect your valuable equipment.
The best way to protect any equipment is by using cases. If you're going to pack your own gear, a soft case is inexpensive and can protect your gear fairly well. However, if you have a crew that will be helping you with your loading and unloading, you want to use hard cases instead, which can take more abuse.
There is an astonishing amount of gear meant to help documentary productions. Unfortunately, there's only so much room for equipment in a gear kit. So by having a knowledge of what is essential, you can keep both light and prepared for almost anything.